Welcome to Facts Horizon. Today, prepare to meet the world's greatest living explorer, or better yet, the bravest man alive. You're probably sitting there right now asking yourself questions like, is that even a fact? Is that an opinion? Or even, says who? Well, let's find out. Sir Ranulph Fiennes was born on the 7th of March 1944, 4 months after the death of his own father, in the English town of Windsor. Immediately after the end of the Second World War, his family relocated to South Africa, living in the city of Cape Town until the age of 12. On his return to England, Sir Ranulph Fiennes attended Eton College, after which he joined the army, following in the footsteps of his late father. If there exists such a thing as one word to describe a person, for Fiennes it has to be adventure. Sir Ranulph Fiennes has pulled every stunt you could possibly think of. Oh, even the ones you can think of too. His stunts span across a wide range of categories, from the naughtiest to the most dangerous. While in the army, Fiennes, together with a colleague, once got hold of a piglet and smeared its entire body with grease. They then let loose of the piglet, ran wild into a room packed with fellow colleagues from the British Army. You can already imagine that little thing screaming and waking, spraying the grease onto everyone in that room, with Fiennes probably in the corner somewhere, watching in laughter. Naughty, wasn't he? What do you do when there's a construction in your country that you believe is extremely ugly and so you don't like it? Nothing. What could you possibly do? Wrong, not Fiennes. In 1967, 20th century folks had built a dam outside the English town of Kwasokor for the shooting of the movie Dr. Dolittle. Unfortunately, Fiennes found the dam really ugly and as a consequence started plotting to demolish it. With the help of a friend and colleague, Fiennes successfully undertook the mission, blowing up the dam using leftover explosives from training exercises. Using the skills they had recently learned from a course on how to dodge dogs at night, Fiennes fled the scene, evading capture, but only for so long. Seemingly, Fiennes couldn't completely cover up his tracks. They were later captured, taken to court, where they were made to pay large amounts of money and fired from their jobs. Surprisingly, Fiennes got the job with the army back. In 1979, 8 years after he left the army, Fiennes, joined by 2 other men, undertook the greatest expedition known to mankind. Fiennes visited both the North Pole and the South Pole, traveling in between only by surface means, something that has never been done by anyone before or even after Fiennes. In some of his expeditions, Sir Fiennes has gone looking for lost cities. In 1992, leading the expedition, Fiennes discovered what may be the lost city of Iran, a lost city in the holy book, the Quran. A year after this, Sir Ranulph Fiennes became the first man in history to cross the Antarctic continent, unsupported, and it only took him 93 days. In support for the breast cancer campaign, in 1996, Sir Fiennes went on attempting to walk to the South Pole alone. Unfortunately, he was unsuccessful, following a sudden attack from kidney stones. Luckily for him, he was rescued by his crew from the calamity, which almost cost him his own life. Nothing can stop Ranulph in the year 2000, attempting to walk to the North Pole now, and yet again, all by himself. He was forced into quitting the expedition when his legs encountered and fell through weak ice. When Fiennes says that his expeditions are unsupported, he means it. I mean now, Fiennes doesn't even use hand warmers. Now that is unsupported. Now, faced with the disaster of his legs buried deep down in the freezing cold ice, below minus 20 degrees Celsius, he was forced to pull them out with his own bare hands, of which he did. Sorry, Mr. Fiennes, but now it's time to face the consequences. Sir Ranulph Fiennes suffered severe frostbite to the tips of his fingertips. As a result, he abandoned the expedition. On returning home, facing amputation of his fingertips, Sir Fiennes didn't like how his surgeon was handling the operation. By now, you should already know what Fiennes does when he doesn't like stuff. No, silly, he didn't blow up the house of the surgeon, but Fiennes bought a Black & Decker and a blade and started cutting off his own fingertips, all by himself, without anesthetic. In 2003, Fiennes suffered a heart attack and had to undergo a double heart bypass operation. After this, you'd expect the guy to quit exploration, right? Wrong. 4 months after the surgery, Fiennes completed 7 marathons in 7 days, one in each continent. By 1984, even the World's Guinness Book of Records had crowned Sir Ranulph Fiennes as the world's greatest living explorer. Sir Ranulph Fiennes is now 73 years old and has completed many other epic expeditions in his lifetime, like climbing Mount Everest in 2009 and Mount Kilimanjaro in 2004. What is this guy really? Is it the Marine or the Terminator? Thanks for the view. Please subscribe to the channel for more Facts Arising.